Good morning, YouTube faithful. That's right, it's roughly 8 a.m. and I'm doing this video on Flex Friday, baby. We're gonna cash in those welfare tickets. Some of you got 5 in welfare, some of you got 20, and some of you DJs got 100. So hopefully we can turn these welfare checks into cash money, and we get the W to end the week, the working week that is, into the weekend. Now, we got a lot of MLB today, and I'm gonna try to cook it up. As you can see here, got a lot of 8 games. We're talking the Brewers versus the Dodgers. We got the battle of the hitters. It's going to be poverty pitching, and I expect it to be a high-scoring game. Got a couple of good games on here. We got the Pirates in the mix facing the New York Poverty Mets. We'll have to see what goes down there. My Pirates are favored, but check it. I actually like Louis Vuitton to get some K's. And then you got the Angels and the Cubs. I mean, if poverty were to come and be in baseball form, it would be the Cubs and the Angels. I mean, let's be honest here for a minute. Now, being that it's so early, I'm going to try to get some value in for you crafty D-gens, but maybe it ends up biting us in the rear end. So first out of the gate, I got Louis Castillo. The L's are silent now. Louis Castillo. And he's facing the Blue Jays. And I ain't talking birds. I'm talking Toronto, the MLB professional team, fella. Now, in my humble opinion, PrizePicks has made the mistake of putting Louis Castillo at 5.5 pitcher case. I mean, there was a time where he would obliterate this, but now, look at the last 5 Kings are in shambles. They don't know what to do. They look back, they say, they don't know what to do. Fella, is he going to get 6 Ks? Well, I got him projected for right around 5.2. Okay, that's taking all the data and everything. Now, Toronto, they don't strike out at all, baby. In fact, they're 4th in not allowing strikeout. As you can see right here, San Diego, Houston, Kansas City, and Toronto, they don't get strikeout a lot. On the flip side, Seattle eats strikeouts. They're dead last. So if we go over here and we can see the head-to-head from earlier, you could see he got a 6 ball, and then last season I couldn't care less about. So under 5.5 Ks, if the line does move to 4.5 for whatever reason, you could take over 4.5, but I really don't have an interest. And my goodness, his fantasy score, I found it on UnderDog. It's not on PrizePicks yet, but I'm sure it will be. It's 31.5 on UnderDog, and I'm taking under because I don't think he's going to get the quality start. I don't think he's going to get the win, and I don't think he's getting 6 Ks. So if you put all that together, you put it in a box, rubber, bang, stamp it, put Crush's logo on it, and I'm taking less. And guess what? If he sells, he sells. It's Flex Friday, so I got a free roll, baby. So I'm free to make all the gut reads, all the gut calls. And what you really could do is take his hits allowed over 4.5, but PrizePicks and all their infinite wisdom, those smart son of a guns, they made it a gobby. So you know they're coming in hot, but this would probably be the play of the day. 4.5 hits allowed. Louis Castillo, 4.5 hits allowed. I think it's hitting. I wish it wasn't a gobby, but this is just the world we live in, fella. Less on the Ks. And then let's hop over here to UnderDog. Yes, sir. Captain Crush is going to build an UnderDog slip live for the Flex Friday D-Gens. Cap, there ain't Flex Friday on UnderDog. It don't matter, man. All you have to do is take the equity you'd be losing on PrizePicks, deposit it over onto UnderDog, and you're in the mix. Use code CRUSH. You'll get a match up to $500. You deposit $500, they're going to give you $250, baby. Less, 31.5. When he comes on PrizePicks, you put him there too. Look at this. To go under 5.5 on PrizePicks, it's a stinking chili pepper or whatever that is. You only get 0.9x, so I'm taking under fantasy there. Over 5 hits allowed? Yeah, that's fine. It's not a gobby, it's a normal payout, so either one of those is fine, y'all. Over hits allowed. And if you really want to get crispy and you think, Cap, nah, he's getting 6 Ks today, Toronto's going to sell. If you think that, then you take this red pepper and you get in the mix. It's up to you to make your own reads. Captain Crush, I'm just not interested, so I'm taking less right there. And then I'm going to go over to Atlanta, where they play the Phillies, and I'm going to take Ozzy, and I ain't talking Osborne, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And I'm going to take that. And then I'm going to go over to Mr. Skeens, the GOAT himself, the future Pirate legend. And I'm just going to take more 1.5 earned runs allowed to the Mets. Oh, I hate to see it, but I think Skeens goes 6.2 innings, and I think he might give up 2 runs on some luck box situation. If you can find his pitcher strikeouts at 6, bang, you hammer it. But these are my 3 for underdog today: Louie, Ozzy, and Skeensy. If you want to just take the 2 and you don't want to take Skeens, I totally understand it. Remember, you get your deposit match and all that on underdog. Promo code CRUSH, they'll hook you up. But that's not all. You use promo code CRUSH, you send me an email, I'll give you 30 free days into my Discord. And folks, a lot of content creators are doing that now, but Captain Crush started it. I bet it. I got receipts. I'm the one that started that because Captain Crush is a man of the people, baby, and no one can deny it. But here's the deal. Cap, do you even post underdog? Look at this. I shop the books. Freddie, Courtney, Val, all of it posted under Captain Slips. Bang! Cash it 25x. And how did I do this? Well, you want to know how I did it, folks? I use DG Fantasy like I tell you guys all the time. I shop the books, made it a slip, and cash it 25x. You're in the cord, it would have just paid for your year, baby. One slip, if you put 10 on it, which I said put 5 to 10, your whole year's covered. And I'm giving you 30 free days if you sign up with any of my partners, links in the description. And the nuke, yesterday's YouTube video, July 4th nuke, it hit Webb, Eflin, Gallen, all the gobbies because I knew they were going to sell. I knew they were going to sell their overlines, Eflin and Gallen. Bang! Cash the nuke! We came through with the fireworks. You gotta love it, baby. So, you say, Cap, I already used codes I can't deposit. You go to CaptainCrush.net. The gold package now, $24.99. But wait, for new members, Captain Crush is throwing you D-Gens a bone. I got a promo code for new members only. It's MLB new. The 4 first letters are caps, and you'll get your first month for $10. $9.99 for 30 days. I just showed you 25x, and there was way more than just that slip. You got Gold Lock slips hitting, my boy Gold Locks. Dan slips, Mudbones crushing Olympics, Spartan slips cash. All of it's cash. If you think that you're not going to get value for $9.99, then take a hike. You're not going to be a good fit anyways. But I promise you, $9.99, 30 days, new member, check us out. Get in the mix. This promo is not going to last long. Maybe 3 more days max. And for current users, I have a package coming for you all. They're working on it. Trust your boy. Remember, promo code MLB new. MLB new. It's case sensitive. Now let's go back over to PrizePicks. So we're taking Castillo's Gobby. We're taking less on 5.5. If Castillo has a master class today, then so be it. And that's what I gotta tell y'all. Some days pitchers pitch master classes, and you have to deal with it. And on the flip side, some days they pitch disaster class. As long as the read is right, that's all you need to worry about, fella. That's it. Look at this. It's plus EV out the nose. It's minus 130. It's gonna move to 5, mark my word. And then you got Marcell Ozuna for the Braves. Over 6.5 hit our fantasy score. Fella, I was on that before seeing that. And guess what? I'm all over it now, like stink on my dogs. Because they're dirty dogs. They like to roll around in the mud. They stink sometimes. So, 6.5 here. Where's Castillo? Give me some Castillo. Oh, yeah, I'm wired this morning. Cap, usually no. I'm up early every day, but I got places to be, baby. I got a tea time, and I'm going to go smash some balls. Pause. This kid's smashing balls. No pause required, boys. We're going to drive it 300 yards. And I might stream it. My GoPro is charging. If I get it charged, I will live stream my golf session because I'm like that. I'm going to be throwing darts on that course, I promise you. So this is in the mix right here. Then, remember, I don't care what anyone says. EV betting, odd shopping, it's king of the road. Now, there are some moments where Captain Crush disagrees, and this is one of them. Bobby. Yo, Bobby. Yo, not yo, Donnie. Yo, Bobby. Witt Jr., 11 fantasy score. Y'all, I think it's going to move to 10.5. I posted it early in my Discord Dub Club. I said, I'm taking Bobby Witt. He's playing in the elite matchup. I ain't afraid of that. He has potential to get a homer and then some. A stolen base, but value is value. So we want to wait. We don't want to lock it in yet at 11. Let's see if it goes to 10.5, and then we'll take the over. But I ain't taking under at 11, even though it's plus EV. Well, it's almost plus EV. And then we got Severino. Yes, sir, Severino. Louis, another Louis? Is it the Louis and Louis slip? Under 5.5 hits allowed. Call me crazy going against my Pirates. I know that's going to come back to haunt me. I just know it. I know it is. I know it is, man. But over 4.5 Ks looks crispy. The last 5 Kings are hating life. But have no fear, bro. The Pirates are like 26th in strikeouts allowed. There's 30 teams. They strike out a heck of a lot. He's only got to get 5. If you want to be secure, you take the Gobby. But I even think less 5.5 hits allowed is warranted. The last 5 Kings are going to hate me for this. Oh, that's a Cap. Why? They're going to see this and say, why, Cap? Why? And here's why, fella. Right here. This is all you need to see, buddy. It's minus 123 on Pinnacle. Minus 132, minus 155. We're getting value. It's probably going to move to 5. Under 5.5 is minus 130. Bang. I don't care about anything else. And then if you want some other hitters besides Yo Bobby, you can put in Yo Ellie. And I'm talking about Cruz. And this ain't Carnival, baby. Carnival Cruise Line? No, it's Ellie. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. That's a small number for this young gent. He's facing Detroit. I ain't scared. Give me 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. So you got Ellie as your hitter. You got Louis Vuitton. You got Castillo. You got Ozuna. And that's your plus EV right there. Castillo's a gut call, just so happens to be plus EV as well. I'm in the mix. If you go to the popular play tab, you're going to see Skeens at 8. Listen, I'm the biggest Pirate fan you're going to meet that's doing content creation, I promise you. But I can't justify taking Skeen at 8. So what you want to do is, I would say take less at 8, because I don't think Skeens is getting 9. If he does, God bless him. I hope he does, but I don't think he does. And find the alternate line on Bang Sleeper, and you take it at 6, which is what Captain Crush did. I think he gets 6 Ks today. I don't think he gets 9. I hope he does get 9, though, but I'm just being a realist now. And Mr. Kevin over here for the Blues, the other side. Seattle strikes out a lot. Do I think he's getting 7? No. Give me a Gobby. I want a Gobby at 5.5. Is it there? I got him last night at 6.5, took over. And here we go. We got the Gobby at 5.5. I knew it was coming. So 5.5. Listen, the man loves to sell. The gas man. He loves to sell, but the matchup cannot be denied. Look at Oakland. He got 10. It's a similar matchup. Poverty. I'm taking 5.5 Gobby. If he sells, tell him, chat, he sell. And bang. If you wanted to take Skeens at 6.5, there you go. I wish it was at 6. But it's at 6.5. There we go. All right. You can see here, Seattle, they're dead last, 30th, followed by Oakland. And then where are my Pirates? Yep. I said they were 26th. They're 27th. Okay. So they're 27th. And then the last one that I want to talk about is Mr. Tanner BB. We'll call him BB Gun. He was at 7. At 7, I want under. But at 6.5, you can take over 6.5. I think he's going to land roughly around 7. The Giants are 15th or 16th in strikeouts allowed. I like his Gobby. He's been hitting. He's been cashing. Tough teams? No, Seattle ain't tough. Where you got that 12 burger, but I think 5.5 Ks is solid. So these would be my favorite Gobbies right here, y'all, the alternate lines. And sometimes it's all about alternate lines. I showed you the nuke, didn't I? These would be my 2 favorite ones for alt lines. That only pays 1.5x. So then you put in the other stuff we talked about. You got Castillo's hits allowed, or you could take under 5.5, and that'll pay you a crispy 2.6. Ooh, Skeens, 1.5 earned runs allowed is a Gobby. Guess what, chat? Captain Crush gave it to you over here at not a Gobby. In fact, I gotta lock this in quickly before they take it off. Give that to me. That's value right there, baby. So there you go. You see we're getting the value. Captain Crush is the king of finding value, and you use DG Fantasy to help you do it. You sign up, use code CRUSH, links in the description, you get 25% off. It's win-win, okay? Everybody craps on MLB. Everybody talks stuff. Oh, MLB. Listen, it's a slower sport. I get it, you TikTok brain degens, but the fact of the matter is this. It's a sweet sweat because you always get to go out and watch your pitcher. Bang, 1, 2, 3, down the center of the plate, strike him out, or bang, 1, 2, 3, 4, he walks him, or bang, a dinger for a hit, a run, and an RBI. Cash. It's that simple. It's a great thing, Donnie. It's a great thing. Remember what I told you guys about the hitters? They're always going to be juiced under on their fantasy. Go with your gut on those. Castillo's going to get bumped down. Make sure you get him at 5.5 you want. Make sure you tail the underdog. This is value. I just showed you why. Skeens is literally a goblin over here, so be smart. Now, I got to get out of here. I wish I could do more. I wish I could go more into analytics. But like I said, I got friends waiting on me. We're going to smash some balls. It's July 4th weekend. I just wanted to come on here and give you guys some of my thoughts. I hope you do well today. Remember, first-time users of the Discord, $9.99 first month. This is your chance. You've been on the fence. You're like, oh, is it worth it? Bro, I just spent $10 for a venti caramel macchiato, no cap. It was $10 with tip. It was $6.50, and I gave him a 10 and said, keep it for your troubles. $10. Captain Crush is going to give you 30 days, and I finished that macchiato in roughly 6 minutes. You dig? And you can't say we ain't cashing, baby. Right here. posted. This is the result. Cash, the nuke cash, my boy Mudbone, Lay's-tailed Mudbone, and Cash. We're crushing Olympics out here, y'all. Chalkboard, sleeper, underdog, you name it, we're crushing it. I wish you all the best. Heck, even Tea Time Timmy got a W. Good luck in all your contests tonight. CaptainCrush.net gold package. Here's the salute. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.